Time now for our sports roundup, starting with Andy Murray celebrating his #1 status.
Andy Murray celebrated his impending rise to the world #1 ranking in tennis on Sunday by beating John Isner to lift his maiden Paris Masters title. The Scot didn't have to strike a ball when Milos Raonic withdrew from their semi-final, but Murray showed no rustiness as he produced the first set's only break to forge ahead. Isner, though, in his first Masters final, rediscovered his dominant serve in the second set, and it headed to a tiebreak. The American hasn't won a title in 2016, but edged the breaker to set up a decider. But Murray wasn't about to let his new status as the world's best be ruined as he broke to take the match 6-3, 6-7, 6-4 to lift his 4th title in a row and first in Paris.
I was nervous before the match today. I didn't feel flat at all, which, you know, is a really positive thing. I wanted to come out here and try and win the event if possible, and although, you know, there has been some pressure and, you know, it's been a big week for me, you know, I still feel like I want to keep going and try and finish this year as best as I can.
Murray now heads into the season-ending World Tour finals in London as top seed for the first time, with the goal of making sure he finishes the year as the world #1. French Ligue 1 leaders Nice fell to their first defeat of the season on Sunday at Caen, a 1-0 defeat that allowed champions of Paris Saint-Germain to close the gap in third place with a 4-0 win at home to Rennes. PSG now just 3 points behind Nice and behind second place Monaco on goal difference. All change at the top of the English Premier League on Sunday, where Liverpool are the new leaders after a 6-1 thrashing of Watford. Level with the Reds at kick-off, Arsenal drew 1-1 with North London rivals Tottenham, losing ground for both, whilst Jose Mourinho's Manchester United grabbed a much-needed victory away at Swansea 3-1.
After the draw against Burnley at home, we need points. Great performance against Burnley, but 1 point. We needed today the 3 points, more important than the performance, but we had both, the points and the performance.
Frédéric Michalak put in a superb kicking display in Sunday's French top 14 action in rugby, even if it was English Lyon teammate Dylan Armitage that kicked the first of their 4 first-half penalty goals against Toulon. Mikel Ivaldi then rolled over for a try to put the hosts 17-3 up against their visitors, who were third in the table, before Napoleone Lalaga also went over the try line to make the game safe. A morale-boosting win for Lyon fans, whose side had only won 3 times all season before this success 27-13. Golf and Turkish delight for Thorben Olsen on Sunday as he held off the challenge of David Horsey to win the Turkish Open. The 26-year-old Dane came into the final day in Antalya with a commanding 7-shot lead, and though it was whittled down, he still did enough to win by 3 strokes overall. Englishman Horsey turned in 29 and pulled to within a shot of Olsen after birdieing the 12th. However, he couldn't keep it up on the back 9. Eventually settling for a share of second place with China's Li Xiaotong, who, like Horsey, carded a 65. The day, though, belonged to Olsen, whose closing 69 saw him finish on 20 under par for his 4th European Tour victory. What a day for Rod Pampling in Las Vegas. On Sunday, the Australian ended a decade-long wind drought on the PGA Tour after winning the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open in the Nevada desert. Leader for the first 2 days, the 47-year-old had dropped to second in round 3, but a hat-trick of birdies from the 13th hole at the TPC Summerlin sent him on his way to a 6 under par 65. Pampling, ranked 451st in the world, finished off a 2-shot win over Brooks Koepka with a birdie on the final hole for his first title since 2006. A consistent week from American Koepka, second after all 4 rounds. Germain Ghebreselassie celebrated becoming the youngest ever winner of the New York City Marathon on Sunday. The 20-year-old Eritrean, the reigning world champion, was in a leading group with Kenya's Lucas Rotich and Ethiopia's Lalisa Desisa after 27 kilometres. Ghebreselassie then timed his attack to perfection, pulling clear in the final 10K. A superb effort from the man who finished 4th at the Rio Olympics in the summer, claiming victory in 2 hours, 7 minutes and 51 seconds. Meanwhile, Kenya's Mary Katani continued her dominance in the Big Apple, becoming the first woman since the 1980s to win 3 consecutive New York titles. She won comfortably in 2 hours, 24 minutes and 26 seconds, ahead of compatriot Sally Kipyego and American Molly Huddle. The 8th Vendée Globe is underway with 29 hardy skippers heading into the second day of the unassisted solo round-the-world yacht race. Conditions were perfect just off the west coast of France for the start on Sunday. Around 3 months and 50,000 kilometres lie ahead of the field, which at 4 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time was led by Morgan Lagravière. However, Vincent Rieu, the only former winner taking part, is well placed on PRB, followed by Britain's Alex Thompson, the first non-Frenchman in 5th.